What's up, everybody? This is Gabriel right here, representing the movement towards improvement, teaching you how to become an online golf influencer, building your brand, being in business. Welcome to the Player Profile program, where we showcase golfers and golf influencers, stories, sticks, and score. I'm with Joe Parrini, University of Arizona collegiate golfer, and this is the course challenge part of the show. And my friends, Joe, can you please show them what you got in your right hand? What does it say on there?
It says bogey bucket.
Bogey bucket. Because of the low budget value of this show, I got a $2 plastic cup. I threw in some consequences. So this is going to be the challenge for today's course vlog. 9 holes here, Rolling Hills Golf Club. Thank you to Rolling Hills for allowing us to film here. If Joe breaks par, he's going to get a prize. I can't tell you what it is, but if he ever makes bogey or worse on a hole, he has to draw from the bogey bucket, and he's going to have to pay a consequence for doing a bogey. So you guys, it's going to be interesting, some surprise, some entertainment, maybe some partial nudity. I'm not really sure, but we can all hope. Joe, are you comfortable with getting nude in case it's necessary for the consequence?
I don't know, man. I guess we're gonna have to cross that bridge when we get there.
I just hope you don't draw that one. I already gave it away. All right, you guys, hole number 10 here, starting on the back 9. Joe, do you want to laser the pin here real quick?
Yeah, I already did. It's about 230 the pin. Seems like it's a little uphill.
230, wind slightly in.
I'm probably gonna hit a 3-iron here.
I think a smooth 3-iron would be well.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for.
I've played here before, so I do have the course knowledge.
Okay.
But I do want to see Joe bogey quite a bit, just because I want people to understand the severity of the consequences that I've put in the bogey bucket. So I might mislead him with yardages and club decisions. Joe with the easy 3, most likely not a great choice.
All right.
Okay, little pull draw. Joe, you look strong.
Oh.
Okay. You know what? To be honest, that is just off the green, and this is technically a par 4. So Joe's looking really good. Great shot. I'm disappointed, to be quite honest.
Hey, we'll have opportunities out there for your bogey.
Well, I'm rooting for your demise. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So Joe, do you do anything on the first tee of a tournament or something? Do you have a little bit of nerves? Do anything to help calm those down?
I mean, definitely. Everyone has nerves. It just really depends how many times you're in that situation to kind of understand how to calm those nerves. For me, like warming up beforehand, you know, I will kind of visualize the shot that I want to hit on the first tee, and I'll rehearse that. So already on the first tee, I've hit the shot. I know I can do it. Just control my breathing, really focus on, you know, good tempo and rhythm, and you know, try and execute my shot just like I did on the range.
Okay, Joe, you're starting off well.
It's a good start. It's really all I could ask for in the first tee. You know, made me a little nervous, so nice to step up and hit a good shot.
My goal is to be every player's mental coach. Try to distract you.
That's right.
Put fear into your brain, into your mind. If you can play golf with me, you can play golf in any type of pressure, Ryder Cup, major championships.
That's right. That's why I'm here.
Now, I will say Joe did not get any practice putts onto the greens. Okay, I gave Joe a few novelty putts just because, out of fairness, you know, it's a gentleman's game.
That's right.
And even though I'm not a gentleman, I sometimes have my good side. You gonna putt this, Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna putt it.
Okay.
Seems it's downhill.
Got
Seems
about
like half of the putt is kind of burnt out, so it'll probably be a little quicker. Go for a nice little lag putt here. In this position, the fairway seems pretty nice, so I think a putt will treat me just as good as a chip.
Okay, that's a nice putt. It's about just inside 3 feet, and that will be for birdie.
So how do you feel about leaving the pin in or out, Gabe?
You know, I actually really like it.
You like the pin in?
Yeah, I feel like when I was younger and like I was just starting out playing golf, I always used to leave the pin in because it was just like I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And I just liked it probably as a visual aid, and I always just, I liked it in, so I like the change.
All right.
Okay, Joe, nice birdie. Good way to start.
Appreciate it.
It is a short par 4, but nonetheless, it was a good 3-iron and nice up and down.
Thank you. So are there birdie consequences for you, Gabe?
There's no birdie rewards, I'll say that, all right, Joe? There's only consequences. Some people are made to bring pain and suffering into this world, and I'm trying to be one of them. You guys, make sure you go hit us up on Instagram as well, PGA Tour Driven. I throw up all the type of behind the scenes content that you don't normally see. When the video's all cut up and done, so PGA Tour Driven, Instagram, go follow. Okay, Joe, we have a dog leg right, another short par 4, hole number 2, Rolling Hills Golf Club. If I was you, I'd laser that bunker in the fairway, see that kind of bunker?
Yeah.
And I would hit a shot just short of that, and you're gonna have a little wedge in.
Do you know about how far the hole is?
It's about 300, 320, 330.
About 270, the bunker.
270, I would hit about a 240, 250 shot. Your 2-iron, is that your 2-iron?
Yeah.
Yeah, your 2-iron would be fine. Okay, a little left. I think that should be okay. Should come down the hill. There's a little rocky over there, but if it kicks, it should be all right.
All right.
We'll go find it.
I'll take it.
Okay, Joe, you almost bit off a little more than you could chew.
That's all right.
Okay, he's a beef jerky man. You saw it in his bag.
That's
if you
right.
haven't seen it, go watch the What's in the Bag. Link in the top right corner. Okay, Joe, what'd you get to the pin?
I got 63 to the pin.
63, as you can see, he's just about 8 yards off the rough. Like I said, close call, but it paid off to a front pin. I will tell Joe, from course knowledge, the greens tend to be a little firmer than they do our soft. So they're always a little firm. So
Okay.
usually landing a little short's a little better.
Sounds good. I'm gonna take a 58 degree here. I'll probably try and land it on the front. It seems like it's a front pin, so I don't have too much room to land it. Probably try and land it on 56 or so, which is usually just about a smooth little half 58 for me. I'll open the face up to get a little more loft on it. See if I can land it a little softer. Oh no.
Okay, folks.
That's short.
What happened there, Joe?
You know, just lean back a little too much, use a little too much right hand, and cut a
Okay.
little fat.
Heavy wedge shot. I sniffed the bogey bucket,
Uh-oh.
making its first YouTube debut ever in the history of mankind. I can't wait. Joe's got about 15 yards to the green, and then about 10 yards to the pin.
I have enough room here to where I can pretty comfortably land it short and just kind of have it feed up. I'll probably play a little more close face, standard pitch shot.
Okay.
Going right into the little uphill, so be a little easier for the green to receive the ball.
Ooh. The bogey bucket, my friend. For all we know, Joe might be nude by the next hole. You ever played golf naked before, Joe?
No, I haven't.
It's a pretty free feeling.
I'm sure it is.
To be quite honest. You actually might enjoy it.
You never know. It could be a new experience for me. Left myself a little downhill slider for par. It's not the ideal place to be. Should be pretty quick too. Definitely see it going left to right.
Yeah, a little left to right downhill slider. Gonna be quick for these greens. Good putt. Pretty quick, huh, Joe?
Yeah, it was really quick. Had to be careful there.
So, Joe.
That's a bogey, Gabe.
Oh, gosh. I've been waiting for this day my entire life. All right, Joe, let's head to the next tee box, and
Let's see what you have in store for me.
I can't wait for the world to see my creation of the bogey bucket. I spent the last 3.5 months working on this idea. Let's see if it pays off. Okay, you guys. Actually, let me hold that thing, Joe. I'll put some bad energy in there.
All right.
This is the bogey bucket, okay? There needs to be a challenge when you go out and play. There needs to be pressure on the line, and I've simulated with very severe consequences that the bogey bucket provides. Joe bogeyed. You agreed to the terms and conditions of this course challenge. I want you to look in there and pick one out of the slot. Okay.
I'm nervous, Gabe, I'm not gonna lie.
Woo!
Hit shot with shirt on backwards. It's gonna be interesting.
All right, that's gonna be interesting with the mic,
Yeah,
but the rules are the rules.
that's right, I gotta do it.
Okay, I'll let you do that. It actually, you honestly wouldn't even know. To be honest, that's a really cool style. Like, you're gonna look at this on camera and be like, damn, that's actually pretty dope.
Should I just rock it from now on?
All right, Joe, you're a good sport. He's got his shirt on backwards, even though it actually almost looks better than it did on forwards. We're gonna have to apologize. You probably can't hear him because his mic's on the opposite side of the shirt.
Sorry about that.
We have a par 4, Joe. It's about 270 to the green. You can either lay up with, quite honestly, an 8-iron and have 90 yards in, or you can hit 2-iron and be pretty close. I don't feel like wood's too much for you. It'd either be a 2-iron or an 8-iron. Either lay up, have a wedge in to a back pin, kind of an easy route, or a 2-iron. It's not super wide open. I'll be honest, it's not super wide open, but it's not super narrow. You have to hit a decent shot. I respect your choice.
It's a little tight up the left, so.
You never know. You make another bogey, maybe your pants are on backwards. Who knows what's gonna happen?
We'll see.
Trust me, if there's a will, there's a way.
That's right.
Just go with that brown spot right in the middle of the fairway there, Joe.
Yeah.
You'll be just fine. Okay, perfect shot, right down the middle, solid strike, 2-yard draw. Huh, that was pretty, right on top of the hill. Good shot.
Perfect. Good advice, Gabe.
Okay, you're more than welcome to put your shirt back on the proper way if you'd like. Okay, Joe split the fairway. Smart play off the tee.
91 in.
91 in.
Downwind.
Little downwind, and I do want you always erring on landing it a little shorter, letting it bounce up.
Okay. Pins in the back. Don't want to get too aggressive with that because you could go long. I'll probably say it's probably 81 to the front. Then just play it a couple yards more than that. So play like an 83 shot with the downwind. Probably want to play it more like an 80-yard shot.
Okay.
I think that'll work out well. Oh, that might be long.
I think that's gonna be good, Joe. Ooh, you hit that spin, actually spun it back. You're looking about 8 feet for birdie.
Went a little too far, but green was pretty receptive and got away with it.
Yeah, you caught it nicely.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
So Joe, how much do you practice putting during the week while you're practicing for college? Do you make putting a high priority in your practice routine?
Definitely. You know, you have to putt every round and you have to putt well if you want to play well. So it's essential to, you know, taking your game to the next level. And you just have to put the time into it, and everyone's different. Some people like to do drill work. Other people are, more field putters, but you have to find what makes you comfortable and just practice that. So I'm more of a field putter, so every time I practice, I won't use the line. I'll work on a lot of lag putting, trying to get my feel in, and just really take that and take it to the course, because the course is where you're going to be making the the money. So you gotta be able to putt on the course.
Okay, Joe, how long you got to putt is this putt right here?
This might be about 3.5, 4 feet. I'm thinking it's going to slide a little left to right. It's a little downhill.
Usually these greens don't break that much, but because they are quicker, they'll break a little bit more today. So I'm going to allow Joe just to use his instinct, trust his intuition. Nice birdie, Joe.
Thank you.
Nice bounce back from that bogey.
Appreciate that.
Great hole, great wedge, and good putt for greens you've never putted on, so nice hole.
Had to bounce back from that bogey and the consequence.
Hey, listen, if you have that pain that might be coming, you focus a little bit more.
Exactly.
If you don't got nothing to lose, sometimes we get a little careless and lackadaisical.
Right.
Ever since I moved out of my mom's house, she never yells at me to clean my room. So quite honestly, it's just a mess 98% of the time. Actually, my room's spotless.
I was gonna say, you don't seem like the type who would have a messy room.
My room's spotless. When I did live at home, it was messy. Okay, Joe, what do we got to the hole on hole 13 over here at Rolling Hills Golf Club?
We have 134 to the pin. Looks like it's playing kind of downhill. So I might take 4 yards off of that, so play 130 to the pin.
30. Wind maybe just slightly in?
Just barely, yeah.
Yeah, just a touch. Maybe a little short leaves you that uphill putt.
Yeah.
Greens are receptive because of the rain today.
Right.
Got a little drizzle, so they're not as firm as they are.
I'm thinking either a hard 50 degree or a nice little chippy wedge. And,
how far do you hit a solid 150?
Hit a 50 degree?
Yeah, like a solid shot.
I'd say 130. But if they are a little receptive and I put a full swing on it, could spin back.
You do create spin, I can tell, with your speed and contact.
But since you're saying short is a good putt, I'm just gonna hit the 50 degree.
Okay. This is the thing. At the end of the day, the player has to go with his own intuition, comfortability, center. I don't know Joe's game. I don't know how he likes to play or how he can hit certain shots. So it's really important that he sticks to his own gut feeling on it.
Right. So I'm not gonna try and kill it, but put a nice full swing on it.
Yeah, I think a smooth swing will be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, going about 10 feet right. Ooh, drawing in to about 5 feet. Let's see how the distance is.
Just a little short.
Okay, a little short. Gonna have about a 25-foot uphill. Not bad.
It's all right. Short seemed like the right play to be and have a little uphill putt. So
yeah, sometimes you hit kind of that real soft, loftier club. You can kind of pull it a little bit. Swing was a little too easy.
Yeah. It's definitely something you have to be careful about, and just hit what you're comfortable hitting.
Okay, Joe's got about 30 feet as we have another beautiful plane just flying overhead.
So right around here,
okay,
the putt starts to kind of curl uphill onto this little knob. So right around here, it seems like it's definitely going to slow down and want to break hard to the left as we get to the cup. So I think it's going to be relatively straight, maybe 3/4 of the way. And then it's going to want to slow down and take this break right here. I'll take the pin out.
Okay.
It's usually my preference. This one's all just about speed. And if you hit your line, then that's all you could ask for. See, I always like to make sure my line is lined up correct, because you never want to get over your ball and you see a different line than where your line on your ball is lined up. And that usually creates indecision, and your stroke just isn't as free. So you got to make sure that all lines up, and then once you're ready to go, you can just pull the trigger. Didn't break as much. It was pretty slow like I thought.
Okay, nice par, Joe.
Thank you.
1 under through 4, looking good to win the first ever MTi Player Profile Program prize.
Trying to set the bar high.
Trying to set the bar high. Of course, he hasn't played. A few birdies in the first 4 holes. Very good. Let's keep going.
Let's do it. I know, like, especially in the modern day, social media is a big thing, and especially for big influencers, everyone kind of has an opinion, and they'll post comments and say whatever they want to these people that they don't even know. So I just want to kind of see how Gabe has experienced any of that, or how he's handled it, and I just want to kind of pick his brain on that.
Yeah, when I first started YouTube, and for the first some odd years, I was always getting very positive feedback and comments on my videos, and kind of as I was going through this life transition change, growing out my hair, doing things, I started to get a lot more negative comments. And when I was younger, I used to get triggered from maybe more negative comments. And as I've grown older and got a little bit more mature, what I'm doing now is I'm actually responding to the negative comments very respectably and neutrally. So like someone will leave a negative comment, right? Something kind of mean, and I'll be respectable to their opinion, because everyone has a right to their opinion or whatever they want to say. And it's so funny because when I comment back and I'm like, thank you for your opinion or feedback, I appreciate it, or I just comment back on some sort of a neutral ground or just respect what they're saying, it's funny because people actually apologize to me. They're like, yeah, sorry I was so rude, I just didn't like the intro song, or didn't like your hair. So it's just really funny when you don't kind of add fuel to their gas, that they're trying to get a rise out of you, or spark, or try to get some sort of chemistry. And if you kind of come neutrally and respectably, they kind of like back up and they're like, hey, I'm sorry, I just was, da-da-da-da-da. And that's been very surprising to me. But at the end of the day, I don't even know this person, And this is the thing I will say about golf, any type of influencer, any type of successful person, is you never allow the good comments to make you feel good, and you never allow the bad comments to make you feel bad. So you don't even allow the people who support you and appreciate you, you don't allow yourself to get a high off that. Because now once again, you're vulnerable and you're allowing yourself in your peace and center to be dictated about what other people are saying about you. So that's really the secret too. Don't allow the good things about what people say about you to get you high. And don't let the negative things that people say get you down.
That's great advice.
It's just practice,
Yeah.
Just putting things in perspective,
For sure.
Most of the time, when people are leaving negative comments, they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. Whatever you're reflecting back to them that they don't like about themselves, they project back onto you. And so we just appreciate, understand, and respect that. It's not personal, right? never take anything what anybody says is personal. It's more about a reflection of who they are and what's inside of them. But enough of this life, philosophical, spiritual talk. Let's get back to the bogey bucket.
I got 195 to the pin. Pretty flat, maybe a yard or two downhill.
I will say, I think if you're left of the pin, it'll be an easier putt.
Okay.
I think if it's right, you can kind of see it kind of dips down. You'll be on a lower shelf.
Yeah.
Do you like to play a draw or fade for your stock shot?
I grew up playing a natural draw.
Okay.
But as I've kind of progressed through my career, I've noticed hitting a fade is a lot easier to control.
Gotcha.
You know, it's way more repeatable, and it doesn't have to be a big fade. It's just a matter of putting the side spin needed for your straight ball to just drop a little bit to the right. It's just, I think having that kind of shot shape will just add that much more control to your game.
What's the yardage?
It's 195.
What club do you have?
I'm gonna hit a 7-iron.
Okay.
You know, it's a back pin. Don't want to get too crazy with it.
Yeah, wind's a little in from the right. I'd take it at the left center. Give yourself more of a level putt.
Yeah.
Okay, draw, just left of the pin, just to touch. We'll see what the distance was. It was a good strike. Where are we at, Joe?
I can't tell if it's either on the green or just off the back, but
Okay.
hit it left of the pin, right where Gabe told me
Beautiful
to.
shot. It was a beautiful shot.
Thank you. We in the bunker, Gabe?
Just short of the bunker.
Oh, okay. All right, not too bad.
Gonna have a little funny lie, a little short-sided. I mean, 195, there's no way I would have told Joe to hit an 8-iron, but he just kind of pured the hell out of it. It was a pure, nice little draw.
Yeah, I mean, I think I might hit a baby draw with the wind coming a little cross.
Yeah.
It just helped my shot a little bit too much. But, you know, this isn't a horrible spot to be. A little bit of room. Probably gonna have to land this just a little short of the green.
Yeah, I like that play just from a consistency factor. Just, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
leave yourself in between the green and the pin and leave yourself a decent putt at your par.
Yeah.
Of course, you know I'm hoping you bogey it, but, you know, it's up to you at this point.
It's all to me.
Ooh, settle. Okay. Not
Took a
too
little-
bad.
A little
About
hard
5
bounce
feet
out of the range.
for par.
Not my best effort, but
That was a 6.9 out of 10 maybe. It's a little hard because you're landing it short out of that, you know, funny grass and it's running away from you.
right. I wasn't sure how it would really react, kind of
Yeah.
landing through this stuff
You
either.
left yourself a decent putt though. There's probably not going to be a lot of break in here.
Right.
Something if you put a good stroke on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see much in this putt at all.
Making sure the camera can see my pretty shoes.
Those are good looking shoes.
Dang, see I got them just for the show.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is like a just solid inside the cup putt. I want to say if it wants to go anywhere, it might go a little left.
Yeah, that's what I see. Hole maybe looks just a little tilted to the left, but I would say a little uphill and the greens aren't that fast.
Yeah.
I would definitely play this inside the hole, medium-ish speed, you know?
Right.
Don't give the hole away. And medium to yeah. Yeah, inside right, I think you'll have it. Damn it. Good putt, Joe.
Thank you.
You know, great par.
Thank you.
Hit it right in your line. Good putt, nice up and down.
Thanks. It's kind of a sneaky little hole here, but
Oh, by the way, this hole's very hard.
yeah.
195. This
It's a
green's
solid hole.
This green's very tricky. There's always a little bit of wind. Hard to get the distance right.
Yeah.
So great par.
Thank you.
Most of you can't see this, but I'm holding a 4-pound. No, this thing's got to be like an 8-pound DJI Ronin-S gimbal. So I'm sweating out here. Joe has made 2 pars, 2 birdies, and a bogey in the first 5 holes. Joe, what's the assessment after the first 5?
You know, I'm playing pretty solid. You know, outside of that second shot on the second hole, but you know, for a course I really haven't seen so far, I'd say I'm playing pretty solid.
You are. You're 1 under. You're looking good. I obviously hope you bogey a few more coming in, just so the viewers can really understand what the bogey bucket's all about. So you guys, this is Gabriel Whitey here, representing the movement towards improvement. Welcome to the Player Profile Program Course Challenge. Joe's looking good for his championship, to become a champion. You guys make sure you go follow us on Instagram and Facebook. If anybody's looking to be showcased in my videos, links down below. You guys, and stay tuned for part 2 of the Course Challenge. This is Gabriel Whitey here. See you guys later.
Later, guys.